Welcome back to Crash Command Games. Thanks so much for coming back for another Unpacking the Week. I've skipped one, I think, maybe two. That's not for any particular reason, but I was going to be trying to save up to be going to the Battle Hardened over in Seattle, Tacoma. I did not make it. I was up struggling very late with the decision, do I make that late drive again? And for the pro quests, it felt kind of bad because I would be driving anywhere from 4 to 9 hours to get to my locations where those pro quests were. And if I lost bad, there was nothing else to do. I was just going to be down and out. Just no way around it, down and out. So, it was very disappointing to me that I couldn't make the Battle Hardened with the rest of my crew, or some of my crew who was able to go. It would have been very exciting to go, and even if I did poorly in the Battle Hardened, it wouldn't matter because it was side event city all day. Different people, artists, cosplayers. I really could have gone to any variety of things and just had a blast the entire time I was there. Plus, I love SeaTac. I love the, well, it's not. I love the area, and oh man, I have some really good sushi spots that I'm so happy when I went for that pro quest over even further into the peninsula of Washington. I was so happy that some of my sushi spots over in Auburn were still open. That was very exciting because I love their food.
I love sushi.
The teriyaki is always great over there too. Like I said, I would have just loved to gone. Unfortunately, I was not able to go. For anybody who sees this after the fact or during, because I will be releasing this during the Battle Hardened, good luck. Have all the fun that I wanted to. Also, hilariously, I almost still went to the Battle Hardened, but my car got stolen. My car got stolen from out in front of my house. And the partner got home, and we're just gonna shift to this. It's surprise. Just gonna fix this a little bit. The wife got home. I guess was just down and about doing things, cleaning, whatever the hell she does when she gets home, right? And got very startled to hear me at some point doing something upstairs, and came up here to confirm that I was in fact here, and I was. Because my car was not out front. Isn't that exciting? Did all the things you do, you report it stolen, you make the insurance claim, etc. I did decide not to go vigilante or anything, but I did decide to go looking for it. This is not really advice as to what to do if your car gets stolen. It doesn't translate super well on camera. It just looks like I have a fat, massive head, and he's like, but I'm a fairly large individual. And I'm fairly brave, is how I would put that. So I would not say, do not go looking for your car, because if you find it, you never know what you're going to find. I did find my car. They had loaded it with other stolen goods, informed the police. They came and took all of the stolen goods out of my vehicle. They had basically just got in my car, pushed it around like a cart, got some of their friends or someone to help do a push start because it's a manual, so you can do that. It's just apparently, according to the videos the police saw, they were not extraordinarily gifted at driving stick. So what they ended up doing was they loaded my car with, like, I didn't even know Polaroid made speakers, but they were huge. It was like 4 feet long, a foot deep, just massive. I don't know, whatever. They loaded it with a bunch of stolen stuff and then parked it. And not according to, there was a neighbor behind the, that's not the Majestic one. According to the person who had the cameras in the alley that we found the vehicle in, they used my vehicle to load full of stolen goods from the parking lot in the apartment complex that they parked in, and just hit vehicle after vehicle and started loading my car up. But eventually got sick of trying to work the stick, and I guess their friends weren't with them anymore, so they couldn't push start my car anymore. So then they continued prowling other vehicles, found a backpack of some sort, no idea, and just bounced. No idea if they live in the area. The police then proceeded to make my car even harder to drive. Love the art. That is, that's a good playmat. That's a very good playmat. It's just, the police decided to make my car a little harder to drive and took my goddamn shifter because it's the only thing in the car with a solid print. Other notes, as soon as you get your car back from an event like this, go clean it. Be very careful. I'm just being real with y'all. The kind of person that would steal a car probably would, do things that you need to be careful of in your vehicle. They also tore up every pen in my car, and the officer informed me it was so he could smoke pills. Isn't that exciting? Isn't this good flesh and blood content? This is not really what I meant to be talking about on Unpacking the Week, but it's the most exciting recent thing to happen to me. So, 6 minutes in, let's talk about flesh and blood. This is the weekend of the Battle Hardened. It is currently Saturday. This is day one of the Battle Hardened. I really wanted to watch the footage that would be presented, and I saw the stream. Unfortunately, they do not seem to have the process down pat.
So we just have to watch this?
Well,
it is about 3 seconds of gameplay followed by a locked screen for 10 to 20 seconds. So unwatchable as of right now. Hopefully they have it fixed by tomorrow so we can get a better idea. A few of my locals went 2-1 and then dropped to go do side events and have fun in the city. Odd, but like I said, I just hope you have fun while you're over there. I really wanted to get over there and get some real draft information and real draft data to kind of back up my my guides and say, here, I tried my own advice. Here's what happened. YouTube face. Right? It's kind of what I wanted to do, but multiple things said that is not what was happening this day. Not on this day. Another friend had a... It was just... the Battle Hardened happened apparently on the worst weekend possible for my crew. Another one had an event they had to go to, and according to them, they hated it. But that's all okay. I got some more practice with Prism, right? Went to the local armory, as Unpacking the Week is usually shot after. Went to the armory, and I didn't play my first game because I let one of my friends play for me because they weren't going to be able to stay the whole time. Just got to let them get their reps in when they can. But the second game, thankfully, was Enigma? I don't remember if it was Enigma or not, but one of my matches was Enigma, and I'm very happy I got to play that matchup. Now, I don't think that's how that match goes. According to the Nationals coverage, according to some of the... Well, I watched the Nationals game with Prism and Enigma, and if that's how my opponent rolled out their first two turns, I would have lost too. But that's a high roll. Conversely, I think I high rolled my opponent. It was like a turn turn 2 library. And then I just started stacking angels. They tried to take out one of my auras or something, or I think they just hit me or something, and I popped down a Merciful Retribution, and the auras just shot all of their attacks and took away the gun. It was just brutal. It was not a good time. And from there, I just kept developing a board state, and then Prism does Prism things with the library. I'm attacking for a giant angel on top of it was giant angels. I think I had 3 angels because of Bologna that were 7 power by the end of the game. It was brutal. It was a high roll. I know it. I'm not going to argue it. But that matchup seems really fun. That matchup seems really fun to do. That's my first game against a built Enigma. So more data to come. I know I keep promising it, but I am going to get that. Ooh, another Shade Death Hydra. I know I'm going to get that sheet up for my patrons soon with the at least 30. I want to at least have 30 or 40 games of testing data before I have like an opinion on the deck. I am doing something fairly questionable. Nice, 2 of these heralds in one box. I think I'm going to dedicate... I really like a card called Celestial, is it Resilience? It's just a yellow sink below, because most of the time when you're sinking, you always attach it to another card anyway, for a big defense. It's a yellow sink below, helps defend. It's just, it gets around dominate. I really like this card. I'm not sure entirely how I feel about it, but as of right now, I'm on like the slot that is fighting for is with 2 Tome of Tome of Divinity. Jesus, my brain is just very scrambled after today. Well, you know, we can't all be winners. So, the Battle Hardened seems to be going okay for my local meta. I haven't heard. Let me check. Yeah, a few of my locals haven't reported in on my Discord. Let me check another. Yeah, I don't see any reporting from any of my locals talking about the meta over there, and that's fine. That'll be for next week, I suppose. I guess we can take a look at the national scene, because nationals for the United States just finished, and I think UK is underway right now. I wonder if that stream is on. No, it wouldn't even be like 9 a.m. there yet. Zen. I don't like banning cards. I don't. If you've listened to any Cast of Commotion or you've been across this channel at all, you know I don't like banning cards. But you have to do something about Zen. I don't know what we have to do about Zen. That deck is stupid. It's literally just Katsu without a downside. Jesus, how long has that been frozen? And it's the camera too. I keep having issues with this Razer Kyo Pro. Call out the... This is what I'm talking about right here. This is the card that I'm thinking about. Target attack with Herald in its name gets +4 defense. 0 cost. Celestial Resolve. I really like that card. I don't know if it's just a personal like thing or because my little score sheet says I should like that. But I'm a huge fan of it. Nice. Widespread Destruction. Yeah, Zen... I have some cards in my deck that I haven't seen in other prisms yet. I haven't looked at the Nationals prism list yet. I'll be very bummed out if it has this card in it, because it will make me look like a tool for saying that, oh, look at this cool deck. But I'm sure that's what's about to happen. Oh, I actually need this. I collect 1 of each foil from my master box, minimum. And I don't have that one yet. That's awesome. Oh, and a Majestic Banner. I'm like okay with certain bans in my head if they're just absolutely outlandish cards, like the Duskblade or Drone of Brutality. These were not how the game is typically designed, right? Me and a local were talking earlier, and I think Zen's boots. I think Zen's boots are the problem. It helps him as a part of a fridge that says on 1 turn, I'm going to block 7, get a Chi card into my hand, and a Crouching Tiger card, completely feed an Art of War turn, and just go off on you. And they can reserve that to any time because the deck can do it multiple times. The Bonds line is settable 3 times, and it's... I know I joked around earlier about, do you want Art of War banned? Because this is how you get Art of War banned. But it's less funny now. It's less funny now. I don't want that to happen. I think Art of War is an incredible card for many decks. And obviously, as a collector, I have quite a few of them and love to collect them. I don't want to let go of those ever. And I probably won't. That's not the point. It would hurt really bad because I've spent a lot of money on Art of Wars. It would hurt really bad because a couple of those decks have Art of Wars in them. And I don't want that. LSS, I don't want... I know nobody there knows this channel exists yet. But I don't want that. I don't want you to ban Art of War. I don't know what the choice is. Banning the boots hurts. Banning the boots hurts. And then banning any of the Bonds of Ancestry line hurts. I don't know what to do. That was the end of box 1. I didn't pull anything super cool. We'll just move on to box 2 while we continue talking. About Zen. The Zephyr Needles are super spicy. One of my locals was very actually not just one. A couple of my locals have talked to me, and another one of my I would say stronger players here about why would you ever choose the Zephyr Needles? They break so easily. That's the point. All right, breaking into box 2. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit all of the buttons. Do it, damn it. I want to do this more, but full-time jobs make it a bit harder. Check out the Patreon, get into our Discord. We do have a really good crew. I'm always, every single chance I get, I'm going to pump up our crew because I just like to do that. Obviously, my testing data, which I will be amalgamating with other people's testing data as time goes on, so you'll get a large amount of heroes with preset information, so you kind of know what you're getting into if you want to swap heroes. Anyway, we were talking about Zen, and that is just, God, that just bums me out every time I bring him up. Like, people thought Phi was bad. You thought Phi with stubbies was bad. Oh my god. I just haven't experienced him yet. Oh man. Oh yeah, so Zephyr Needles is what I was talking about. Previous to the cleanup. The cleanup step. So some of the newer players may look at that and say, why would you ever attack with that? Every card in the game can break that, basically. And you're not wrong. What do you do? What are you doing when you break that, though? Stopping 2 damage and giving up anywhere from 4 to 8 damage in your hand if you're a brute? Not worth it most of the time. Your brain might trick you into thinking it's worth it, but value for value. Oh, nice, actually. You never hate to see them. You never hate to see them. Never hate it. The value game on Zephyr Needle is stupid. Those turns, as we saw in Nationals, you are only going to get 4 to 5 turns into a KO match or any other kind of aggro match. They're really, in those 4 or 5 turns, going to just dump like 7% of their resources, if not more, to stop a Zephyr Needle. That's their choice. But at the same time, if you don't stop it, it's 4 free damage for 2 resources. Which, I mean, they're going to have. They're going to be able to do. And it just extends the chain. It's... No matter what way you look at those cards, their value. I mean, I'm not saying, hi, I thought of the Zephyr Needle. Zephyr Needles... One Zephyr Needle was in Phi for a while, and then I packed around Zephyr Needles with Ira. Right? They're not new. Experienced players should be expecting this. They're gross value in tech. That's what they are. I'm super nasally. I don't know what's up. I really don't get allergies, but this year, it just started a few days ago. I think I'm getting kind of sick. Not sick, but, you know. Come on, I want to see something good. I think I've already said this 2 or 3 times, but it might be time to start buying singles to just complete the master box, because I need to hurry up, because after this I still need to get Bright Lights done. And boy, if some people don't like Dusk Till Dawn, well, they hate the Bright Lights arc. Oh, that's cool. That's a fucking camera. I can't believe tapping it actually works. In what world is that how electronics work? That's kind of a... The art on this is kind of Gaston-y, but also too dark to be a foil. I'm not familiar with that card, but I got it. Yeah, it's fucking sick. Dimensional Vortex, EF5, Unstoppable. I can't really think of much else to talk about Zen with. I don't want to ban cards. If he's gonna Living Legend, let him Living Legend. That's always my take. 1 second. Sorry, I'm a bit paranoid when I hear noises today. I'm sure you'll understand. Okay, we're just going to move on from that topic to cards that you're going to need. Again, I may do market watches in the future. I find them interesting personally. I don't like them as content. That's such a weird statement. I don't actively go watch market watches, but I like to watch the market. There, that wasn't so hard. What the hell is Stonewall Gauntlet doing that cheap? What is wrong with you all? Thank you. I appreciate you making it so easy for me to get. But that... Sure. Amnesia appropriately did spike. I don't know. I think I may have talked about this in a long time ago episode. But things like Amnesia... Raise face. Things like this should never... None of those Majestics should be like... that cheap also. Amnesia, a few other cards. Just get them when you can. Just have yours so you don't have to panic get it when they're $25. The Poison the Well thing. Good for you all. Good for anyone who purchased them at that price. I don't know what to tell you. And that all that you got is obviously very valuable. I just don't know what else. I just don't know what else you really need to be told about. I'm glad I was buying up Codex of Bloodrots when I don't know what prices are on that card, but I think Enigma hates them, and I think that I love them. I have always liked Codex of Bloodrot. It's in my first Riptide good outing show. Good. That was a stupid fucking sentence. It was in my first most success. God damn it! Can I get a good shine on it at least? Come on. There we go. No, cold foils are hard to shine. Yeah, I've liked Codex of Bloodrot for a very long time. We all know Battlefront Bastion is just a powerhouse. You just need it for some of the illusionist matchups. It helps against some of the aggro matchups. It's just a very good card. Oh, damn, I thought that was like the Marvel Nazareth. Oh, Mischievous Meeps. It's been a long time since I've pulled this card. Let's see what else is going on with Nationals. Warmongers is $60, which is why I'm still okay with buying these $70 booster boxes, because they could have a Warmongers in it and just pay for the box. Which I think is just absolutely apeshit that that's a thing I can say. But I love it. You know, this game just keeps coming with the hits. Ripple Away. I don't quite agree with some of the market movement I see on this card. I guess it can be good against Enigma. And a lot. You know what? Fuck it. I'm stupid. I'll admit it. That was a dumb statement. But I'll own it. I'm going to leave it in. Ripple Away is very good. Hope you got yours when they were cheaper. Herald of Protection. Not too bad. I don't know about Reinforce the Lines. Because the red one gives +4, but for Prism specifically, that Celestial Resolve gives you the +4. And that's the only reason I like the Celestial Resolve is it's yellow. It goes for the libraries. In pitch is what I mean. It feeds into Luminaris. Like, it just does a lot more than just Reinforce the Line. I understand not everybody's Prism and not everybody has that option, but I'm wary of cards like that. Other than that, just make sure you're packing around your Oasis Respites. I'm seeing here that the Battle Hardened in Minneapolis, not the Battle Hardened, the Calling and the Battle Hardened had a lot of Kano representation. I got blown out by Kano one time. It will never happen again. That is just how it should be. You should learn your lesson and immediately know to pack around AB with you. Even with Prism, I pack AB. I pack 2 AB on top of my Spell Void. On top of my ward. Like, I just... Nope. I never want to sit there and be, like, just dumbstruck. Come on. I know I'm probably not going to get a Legendary, but just give me the Fabled. Or give me a Levia. Give me a Marvel. Give me a Marvel. It's been a long time since I think I've opened a Marvel on camera. I don't have any updates on the UK Nationals, unfortunately. I think it just got underway. I do know in my local area we're talking about doing Living Legend for your skirmish. I encourage everybody with a long-standing meta to do so. You just got to bust out those old decks and remind yourself of what the past was like. Plus, here's the thing with a Living Legend tournament. Even if you don't have those old heroes and you weren't around at that time, some of these new heroes can do it because of the restricted lists. I think last time we were playing, one of my my local Arachne was not doing too bad against Star of the Show. Just completely knocking my legs out from under me because I didn't have all my channels. I didn't have everything else because of the bans and restrictions. I think it's an okay format. Make sure to try it out. Bequest the Vast Beyond. Come on, Box. Don't fail me now. That Arachne player just won the Armory as well. Were they on Arachne? Or I think they were on Vincent. Speaking of heroes you need to be on the lookout for, those Vincent cards are probably not super fun to get right now either. What am I doing? Reality reflector. Blah, 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 blah. Appreciate anybody who's on that Patreon. I really do. It's not a lot. But after a few months, it gets this audio upgrade. It gets these lights. You know, it's not like I'm using it to be like, I don't know, to buy cards. Actually, this is personal money. This isn't business money. I only have 2 more packs left. Yeah, everything that happens with Patreon and all that, I just use it to invest in things that long-term will help me create content for the Flesh and Blood community. Okay, last 2 packs. What are we getting? 1, 2, come on. Last pack, Marvel. Or no. With me, it's more like this. Bam, there it is. Last pack of 2 boxes. We can do this. We can do this. Call back to a game that I absolutely hate. Well, that's the slot we wanted to see something in. Guys, thanks so much for coming back to Crash Command Games. Thanks so much for looking at Unpacking the Week. For anybody new to this series, I should have done this at the beginning, but it is not so much about the box opening. The box opening is just there as a background entertainment. It's about, you know, discussing what we did, what's going on with the Flesh and Blood world across the week, how did the Armory go this week. If you have any questions, go ahead and reach out on Patreon. Check all that out. Make sure to check me out on Crash Command Games eBay. I'm starting to pick up some traction on eBay. I want to keep moving cards through there and help new players into this game. I try to make the prices fairly accessible based on shipping. And I try to sell play sets to make it easier for new players to jump in the game as well. Also on TCG Player, Crash Command Games, all that stuff. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and this one is 0.